Welcome back to Me and You, Keep or Return, Amazon Edition, where we test Amazon products and decide if they're a keep or a return, all within Amazon's 30-day return window. Today, we are going to start a brand new 3-part series where we're going to bring this Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution's paint back to life. It is going to be the evolution of this Evo. This Evo has been sitting for a while, and it has collected years of dirt, road grime, brake dust, and environmental contaminants. Before we even think about protecting or polishing its paint, we need to start with the most important step: decontamination. Over the next 3 videos, we are going to completely transform this car. In part 1, we will start with a deep clean decontamination using an iron remover and clay bar with detail spray. In part 2, we will move on to paint correction using the SPTA polishing kit to remove years of swirl marks, scratches, and imperfections. Then finally, we'll finish everything off with a ceramic coating by Cerakote to see if we can get that long-lasting protection and professional-looking results without paying professional detailing prices. Professional detailing can cost you upwards of $1,000, whereas all the products we have here was under $150. Now, this Evo isn't just any car. This Evo has become a bit of a garage queen. Our middle child has already claimed this as her future car. She's got about 14 years before she's old enough to drive. Our goal is to keep the car clean, protect the paint, and make sure it still looks amazing when it's finally time to hand over the keys. So let's see if these Amazon detailing products are actually worth keeping or if they're getting returned. Let's get started. Step 1, wash and prep. Before we start any correction, the first thing we need to do is to get the car completely clean. Any dirt, dust, or debris left on the surface can create additional scratches while we're working. So we want to make sure that we have the cleanest possible starting point. We'll be using the AR Blue pressure washer we got from Costco. Check the link above for the video review. Step 1, rinse the vehicle. We're going to be using the Chemical Guys Mr. Gold Super Suds shampoo. Highly potent, smells really good. Fill the rest with warm water and let's have ourselves a foam party. Woo! Oh yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Get it wet. Foam party! Yeah! Next step, we'll scrub away. Scrubbity-dub-dub. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Rubbity-dub-dub. Do I get rewarded with the Carl Jr. after this? If it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face. Next step, rinse. Now it's time to dry. After a good wash, the Evo already looks better from a distance, but when you get up close and you look closer and run your hands across the paint, it feels rough. Take a listen. That's because years of brake dust, debris, and environmental fallout have bonded to the clear coat. A normal wash will remove that dirt sitting on top of the paint, but it won't remove those embedded contaminants. That's why we're starting with a proper decontamination. We'll be using the Meguiars Ultimate Iron Remover. We will start by covering a generous amount, going section by section of the car. You'll want to have a damp cloth readily available for you to agitate it. Okay, just let it sit for about 30 seconds. We'll come back in and agitate it. You want to make sure you're in a nice, open, ventilated area so you're not breathing in any of these fumes. Smells like a skunk or hair dye if you've ever dyed your hair before. It's doing its magic, it's working. There's some kind of chemical reaction here. Just can't see it so well because we have a darker vehicle. We can go in with our damp cloth and agitate. Agitate, agitate. You can see some of the purple reaction happening on our driveway. Now rinse it off with a powerful stream of water. And continue to repeat the process throughout the car. Okay, after the iron remover, it does already look and feel smoother to the touch. So we just finished using this meguiars iron remover on the entire car, but you can still feel a little bit of roughness on the paint. That's where the clay bar comes in. Now it's time for the next stage of our decontamination. The clay bar paired with Adam's detail spray as our lubricant. Let's see if we can get this paint feeling glass smooth. These two products work together. The clay bar removes the remaining bonded contaminants from the paint, while the detail spray acts as our clay lubricant. The lubricant is extremely important as it allows the clay bar to glide across the surface and helps prevent scratching the paint. The key to clay barring is simple. Use plenty of lubrication and don't apply too much pressure. Let the clay do the work. At first, you can actually hear and feel the contamination being removed. After a few passes, listen to that. It's completely smooth. Let's take a look at the clay. You can see it's a little brown, looks a little dirty. You can see all the contamination that was hiding on this paint. When you're done, you just wipe it off. So smooth. Ooh. This is clay barred and non-clay barred. Clay barred, non-clay barred. You can hear the difference. So let's get to clay barring this baby. Start by spraying a generous amount on the surface. Now, let's take a look at the clay bar. That dirt, that brown gunk. Now you just fold it over and repeat. So before, our paint felt rough and gritty, but now, after the clay bar, it feels smooth like glass. This step is extremely important because before moving on to polishing in part 2, we want our paint completely clean. Any leftover contamination can get trapped in the polishing pad and potentially create more defects. So this is the before, rough and gritty. Like sandy paper. This magic lubricant, just let the clay and the lubricant do the work. Let's take a look at the clay bar now. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's disgusting. It picked all of that up. This is really like a magic eraser. So this is after and it feels so smooth. It really does feel like glass. So after part 1 of this Evo's restoration, we went from a dirty and contaminated surface to paint that's clean, smooth, and ready for the next step. As for the products, all 3 were a piece. The meguiars iron remover was easy to use. You could actually see it working, and it did a great job of removing that first layer of contaminants. The clay bar took care of everything the iron remover couldn't, leaving the paint feeling incredibly smooth. And Adam's detail spray provided plenty of lubrication throughout the claying process, allowing the clay to glide safely across the paint. All 3 products passed the test. The Evo is officially ready for paint correction. In part 2, we're bringing out the SPTA polishing kit to see if this budget-friendly setup can remove years of swirl marks, scratches, and imperfections. Can we bring back the shine and preserve this garage queen for the next 14 years? Or is this polishing kit being returned to Amazon? If you don't want to miss part 2, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You'll find all the links to the products we use in the description box down below. And if you plan on picking any of them up, we'd really appreciate if you use our Amazon affiliate links, as it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it really helps support the channel and helps us make videos like this. We'll see you in part 2. Thanks for watching. Bye.